How you guys doing? Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. Today we are here with episode number 33 of Free to Play Domain, where I used to have an account, this account, Need Bonds, that was a free to play account. Now I pay with membership through in-game GP like a champ. I gain stats like a champ, and my bank is 52 mil currently, so not bad. Feeling pretty good right now. I'm closing in on 1700 total level. Don't know if I'll get it this video, but I do know we are going to get some gains. So we're going to start by getting 87 magic here in a little bit. I'm going to try to do some stringing jewelry on the side. And then from there, I think I'm going to go do some Zora, just because my bank was 80 mil a couple episodes ago, and then I sunk a lot of it into construction, prayer, magic, I mean, just a lot of stuff. So I've spent a lot of money. I want to make some of that back, but on top of that, I do just have a ton of stuff I want to do on the account. So let's go. So I just hit 87 magic. I now have Teleport to Catherby, which obviously is going to be real useful in my journey to becoming a main. But what I was recently told by someone in the Twitch chat was actually that Jade Amulets are better for stringing jewelry because they actually barely lose any money. Instead of losing 2 Astral Runes and about 100 GP per amulet that I do, now I'm only losing 2 Astral Runes. So cuts back the cost a little bit, makes it more reasonable, just that little bit more. But for now, 412k away from 88, I'm going to head on over to Zora and test my luck out there. So before I go kill this little bit of Zora that I'm going to do, I was, kind of egged on by my Twitch chat to throw this Magma Mutagen on the Serp Helm, the Mutagen being a 1 in like 6.5k drop from Zora that I got really lucky on. I just didn't decide to put it on here because as soon as I do, I cannot sell this back, so it's basically just taking 4 mil out of my bank and just chucking it, and that's fine because Fashionscape. So all for it, and it's actually useful at Zora because then you don't get venomed. It's not meta to use this, but it looks cool and it makes me feel better about myself, and that's what, that's really just it. Just got up to Zora KC 201, missed 200, just kind of lost in the trip. Just got a 3-kill one right there. I've been doing pretty good, but I haven't beaten my personal best so far. So while I have been feeling good, I haven't exceeded expectations yet. I mean, the overall kills obviously have been faster since the last time I've been here. I mean, since last time I was here, I think I've gotten 2 range levels and 5 magic. So obviously dealing out some more DPS. Also have Augury as well. And with the Runelight client, I reordered my prayer book just to kind of be a little easier with how I do Zora. I don't know how I feel about it, but I'm gonna do it. So looking at the boss log now, my Zora KC is up to 255. You guys didn't see much of that because none of it really came in rare drops, but I think I'm gonna call it here. Zora hasn't been crazy money for me, and obviously I haven't gotten too lucky. I mean, I did get the Mutagen, not complaining about that, but the only rare I've gotten that I could have sold was a Magic Fang, so, 1 drop and 260 KC isn't the greatest, but this is mostly loot that I've gotten here at Zora. Like, I mean, Tooth House, not, but I mean, for the most part, I've made at least 7 mil at Zora, and now I'm going to sell off the nice little tab that I have accumulated. That also brings the bank total up to about 54.5 mil, which is very nice. Very happy to have that. Working our way back up slowly but surely. Gonna go sell this stuff now, and then I think I might just see what the Slayer task is. Slayer task, we don't have one. All right, well, I'll see what we can get for that then. All right, Neve, what do you got for us? Let's see, something nice. Not what I'm really looking for. I've heard worms aren't the worst, but honestly, every time I've tried them, I just have not had any fun. So, personal preference, I guess. 123 Fire Giants can do, Neve, but we'll see about that. All right, so here we go with this cast, or one of these next few at some point. Yeah, there we go. I now have the ability to cast all of these spells outside of the Mage Arena. That goes for Flames of Zamorak, Claws of Guthix, and Saradomin Strike. I've done 100 casts with all 3 of them in the Mage Arena area, which now means I can get the upgraded version of my Mage Arena cape. So that Saradomin cape that you've been seeing me wear around while I do stuff like Zora actually could be upgraded, and I've kind of waited for a little bit, mostly because I just haven't done a lot. I mean, really, I've done some Zora kills with Mage. Other than that, I haven't had too much of a need for it, and since I'm gonna start, grinding this PVM a little bit more, I figure I may as well go get it. So I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna talk to Koladin, and he should get me started. Any other challenges? He should give me a heart, and then we will be good to go. I gotta go kill 3 god bosses that are located throughout the wilderness. Shouldn't be too hard, but obviously could die. Alright, so we have turned in all 3 of the pieces now. If I talk to Kaladin, after Up. So talking to Kaladin, using the Ceradoma Cape on him, I've now killed all 3 of the wilderness bosses for Mage Arena 2 that I had to kill to imbue this cape. So I guess for purposes of knowing what it does, look at the stats here, 10, 1, 1, 2, 10. And then using it on him and imbuing it, I now get an upgraded form of the cape that is instead 15, 3, 3, 3, 15. And a nice little magic damage boost, so obviously useful, and you know, I can't really explain why I did it after I did Zulrah. I'm bad. Alright, last time we're gonna see this for a while, so you know, we'll hop in on it while we can. That is 62 farming, which gets me 1675 total level, moving ever so closer to 1700, but obviously really loving these mahogany runs, and oh, alright, point of the clip was to say that this was the last time I'll probably ever get 2 farming levels in one clip. With the dead mahogany right there, that is not going to be the case. Risked it because I don't think I had enough hops in my bank last time, and paying the price. So 63 farming shall come another time. So now that I've made a little bit of money, I have a mill here that I'm going to put to good use. So if we look at this emblem trader, he does sell a bunch of stuff. If you guys have never been in here, this is where you get a looting bag for like 10k or 10k points. And then the Rune Pouch, which is one of the better upgrades in-game that you can get here, and that is 1.2 mil points. So obviously, what this Rune Pouch does is it holds 3 runes at a time, so it saves you some inventory spots for things you'll need runes for, and overall, I mean, just really useful for bosses, skilling, clue scrolls, I mean, just about anything you could think of, really. So, I am going to go get one of these. Now, you could buy just regular emblems from the Grand Exchange. Like, that's a way to go about it. You get 50k points per emblem, and you gotta buy 24 of them, so that comes out to like close to 3.5 to 4 mil, which I am not gonna do. Instead, you can purchase emblems from CCs where people are selling them. They're PKers that just, you know, have some to sell. Tier 7s are 1 mil. Whenever you kill someone for a tier 7, it will degrade into tier 6, which you can turn in for, I believe, 1.2 mil points. I think it's the exact amount of points for it. And there we go, nice little tier 9 emblem coming out. Are you kidding me? All right, okay. I was like, well, come on. I thought I was about to get PK'd. That was... Alrighty, so that's a tier 9 mysterious emblem, which I'm going to turn in for a lot of points. Got to go back in the CC and tell him that he did well, that he deserves his money. It was middleman by this guy. Going back on over to Edgeville, we can talk to the emblem trader, and I can get my nice little Rune Pouch for a lot cheaper than I would have in the past. Okay, try this instead. Yes, I will sell it. 3.5 million points. Holy shit, dude. That is actually insane, though. So, Rune Pouch purchased, and I got another 2.3 mil points to kind of work with. So, feeling good. The world is my oyster, and now I can fill this bad boy up with some runes. So, happy to have it. I'm glad to spend 2 mil on that. I mean, honestly, that's just really helpful for the account in general. I think I might AFK some stuff, but the crossbow is currently 25 mil, and I kind of want to go back to Venenatis just because I do like Venenatis, and if the crossbow's that low, I'm going to buy it in hopes that it kind of goes back up. And if not, then at least I get some Venenatis in. So this is future me coming back to commentate. The reason that I got a tier 9 emblem is because instead of paying 1 mil for a tier 7 that will only give me the Rune Pouch, you could pay 2 mil for a tier 10 that degrades into a tier 9 that can give you 3.5 mil points instead of 1.25. So I want to be able to buy as many looting bags as I can in the future, which is why I bought the higher tier, because it's just more worth it for me. Now that's a pretty low buy, so 25.8, I was willing to spend 26.6. I thought it was a little higher than that, but I'm obviously not mad that I got it for cheaper. I mean, I really do think that the crossbow just kind of, as soon as an item like this that's never hit these low prices before, because it's never been this low, just because it's farmed through revs, it just keeps going lower and lower, and you know, and at the end of the day, it will be lower eventually in the future, but it kind of hovered around 30 mil, and then as soon as it went down to like 28, 27, it went all the way down to like 25, and naturally these are going to bounce back up a little bit. Really what it is every time items like this hit 30 mil, 20 mil, you know, just big round numbers for the first time, they kind of cling around there for a little bit, and then they drop heavy with a slight little rebound. So hopefully we can get in on that, and if not, Maybe we can grab ourselves some loot. All right, well, 500 kill can't come easy. Venonat is gonna make me work for it. That's fine. Shout out Bivens. You getting the clip? And, you know, Diamond Bolt C. So, haven't seen another D pick here, but at this point I've already gotten 4, so I am not complaining by any means. But we're going to stay out here, keep continuing. I might stop by Revs just for a little bit. If I get anything crazy or if I do a few trips, I'll let you know. But 570k away from 95 range. I mean, we're, you know, always working towards it. All right, well, died on the first trip, but second trip, not so bad, you know, good 750k coming in. It's a little late night, so I think I might just kind of hang out here. This world's been kind of cleared, and I've been going back and forth with some guy out here, you know. We'll do what we gotta do. All right. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. That's what it's all about. That's why we do Venenatis. That is my 5th dragon pick in 559 KC. So pretty lucky. I won't lie. But you know, I'm not gonna complain. Not gonna question it. Nothing. So right now, got a cool 30 mil in the bank. We add my dins and my crossbow. That's at least 60, probably a little bit more as well. And just because I got that doesn't mean I'm going to be done. I can't really go to res right now because it's peak hours. So, yeah, maybe grab ourselves a second. So after our recent luck, I'm looking to continue it with a little bit of an elite clue that I got from Venenatis. And after 2 steps, it's brought me to Sherlock, where I am pretty sure this is going to end. So, wow, all right. Wow, cool. I have no prayer. Sick. I'll be back. Cool. Oh baby, we don't see this a lot, so that's an elite casket coming in. Probably gonna go back to a little bit more Venenatis, but I guess I mean, so the reward isn't crazy, you know. I mean, 160k from an elite is, I would guess, below average, but I also get a master clue with it, which is, luckily enough for us, color coordinated, or else I would have had no clue. So I have to talk to Fallow the Bard, which I actually can do now. I couldn't do that before because I hadn't done the Fremnik quest, but now I can talk to him. He's probably going to need something pretty impressive from me, as this is a master clue. It's not. So I'm ready to drop it. Well, so I have to give him a fighter torso to unlock this part of the clue. While I would want to get a fighter torso, it's not what I'm planning to do right now at all. It will happen at some point, not now though. I you know, saw that coming, but had to put the nail in the coffin. All right, this is where I'm gonna call it in regards to Venenatis. I think I'm good for now. I was trying to make a little bit more money before I went and worked on my construction. So I have 83, which I got a couple videos back, but I never did actually upgrade my house. It's still looking pretty bare, and that's what I'm gonna go do now. So that's kind of why I built up this loot tab for this entire video of 16.4 mil. Obviously the pickaxe helping that out a little bit. You know, I had to figure out some way to pay for this. So 62.4 mil bank, definitely gonna go down, but I'm gonna start by grabbing some spices, as I do need a +5 boost. So let me grab my cat and see if he is up for the challenge. Didn't record 600 KC on the dot because I was listening to Lil Dicky's new song. It was something, I guess. You know, I didn't read anything into it, didn't know what to expect, so I was kind of hoping for some bars. Didn't get any of that, but that's, you know, that's fine. Decent message. This place is honestly hell. I got 1 fucking orange spice, and I was a game tick away from having my Hellcat die. I know not to AFK here because I've already done it so damn much. I've had so many cats die here. Yeah, I continue to do it, and I knew not to look away. Like, I was just thinking about some stuff, just not even paying attention. And, you know, you get like back-to-back-to-back hits, and you're fucked. It's just, oh my god, dude. So yeah, if I only get like 7 spices and my cat dies, just know I saw this coming the whole time. I'm such an idiot. Dude. I knew it was gonna happen. I was just turning on the Warriors game, literally just turning it on. Oh my god. I'm so bad, dude. I'm so I'm also saying. So I just used a crystal seed that I had in my bank on this little singing pool over here. You get that seed after completing the Eyes of Glowfree quest that I have already done, and this crystal saw actually gives you an invisible +3 boost on your construction that does stack with the spices that can get you up to +5, ultimately getting me plus 8, which gets me to 91, which is pretty much everything that I need for this to be a well-run account. So I will try to keep doing that. You can't use a crystal saw boost on this because it doesn't require a saw to build this. So I'm going to have to make a kitchen that I can then make some tea, and then I can drink that, get a little boost, and then we can finally make the fairy ring. But before that, spending another 200k on the achievement gallery that I'm going to build. This is where we have our teleportation box, a nice little jewelry box over here that once unlocked will give me infinite teleports with the Games Necklace, Ring of Dueling, Combat Bracelet, Skills Necklace, the Glory, and the Ring of Wealth. So lots of good ones. And then I will not be building these altars right now just because I don't think that they're that useful for me at the moment. And also I'm starting with a 30 mil cash stack when I'm building all of this stuff. So my house before this was basically just everything I used to get construction. So now that I'm going to build everything, the cost can go from 30 mil. And now building the highest jewelry box that I can with the fancy, the ornate, and the weighting. And now that I've built my kitchen out with the range, the teak 2 shelves, the sink, and the oak larder, I can drink this cup of tea and build myself a nice little fairy ring. I need a watering can. Okay, well, I gotta do this quick then. And as I was saying, fairy ring going in now. So, we got a rejuvenation pool, a fairy ring. We got my jewelry box going. At this point, those are mostly the things I would have liked to hit. All right, so 84 should actually, if I can get here in time, be able to make me this, yep, boss display, nice. And then I throw a jar of souls in here. Of a creature that you have not killed. So throwing the jar of the swamp in here, we get a nice little Zora display in my house. You can only put jars of which you have killed the boss into this display, and the only one I've killed is Zora. I wanted to put Cerberus in here, but you know, found out the hard way that that wasn't viable. So, second try, here we go. Staying the same level. Third try, giving it a whirl. Ooh, yikes, that's a -5. Why you do this? And the final boost that I have takes me down 4, so I got a -5 and a -4, both of which, if positive, would have helped me, but that's cool. It's my fault at the end of the day. I'll take it on the chin. So I've never even built this on my main account because it wasn't a thing when I was playing my main account at the time, and this is the Portal Nexus, which is just a better portal in general, can hold more teleports, and I built the regular one that only holds 4, and now I'm going to upgrade it to the Gilded that actually holds 8 teleports, so big moves there. I think I am actually going to fill up these teleports just because I think it looks kind of bare. Alright, so I'm throwing a bunch of the essentials in on here. So the Varrock, Lumbridge, Falador, Camelot, and Artie. I'm sure I will update that as I please, but that is going to take a lot of runes. I don't even want to know about the cost. As you can tell, I've already used at least 9 mil and very close to 10 mil. Now, that does include the cost for the pool that I don't have and the ornate jewelry box that I also don't have. But I'm going to throw some of the less used, kind of more obsolete teleports on over towards the sides. For example, something like Lunar Isle would be good in this room, you know, something that I'll use every now and then, but probably don't need to, you know, necessarily have it in the most prominent spot in the house. Now, I may end up moving that Nexus over here, depending on what I see fit. All right, so drinking a magic potion, I may be able to create the Anacara one. I'm hoping. Nice, all right, cool, cool. That's a nice little wildy teleport right there. And we'll throw Catherby in here as well, a nice little random portal. So, the only one I have left that I really want to put in at the moment is the Karen Castle, but first, I need to go get a book from the Arceus library, so we're going to go on a little adventure. And already putting the fairy ring to use right there. Really easy. I mean, this is why you have it, really. Alright, and Runelight being as OP as it is, I think this might be what I'm looking for? No, okay. Apparently it didn't know, and I guess it was kind of a mixed bag of what it could have been. So, Runelight basically, just by searching the different shelves, can tell you where everything is located, just by actually going through the algorithm for this entire library. And basically, it's just OP, man. I mean, I love it for the favor and for like finding what you need. I think it's very helpful for that because honestly, this place is a mess. Now, you could just sit here and search all day, but that's not fun at all. Like, I did that once for favor, and I had the worst time of my life. Now, it is a little OP in the sense that you can get runecrafting XP here, so it is kind of like a meta training method for some individuals, which is just really weird to me, and I don't like that. But now we should have the teleportation for Karend. Yes, we do, which is very useful because I've done very little favor, I mean, basically none at all other than the quest for Karend, just because it's kind of a lot of time, and I don't have a ton of use for it at the moment. The only real use I had was being able to teleport right to the Karend castle, and with that little teleport unlock, I can just do that now. And there it is, Karend portal unlocked. That should take me to a pretty nice spot, I do believe. Yep, right outside. That is great. I love that. My rune light told me that my mahogany trees were done, so I didn't record 63 farming in anticipation for 64. Rune light, however, was lying to me, so I missed the level. Apologies. Now, this could be a dope way to end the video, or it could just be anticlimactic, but I just finished my Fire Giants task, and I'm going to get a new one before we end it off, hoping for Dagonauts. Not going to do Turouts, so we get another chance. I want a DK's task so badly. Making me work for it. Alright, that's fine. I'll do Cal fights, alright. 3 tries, wasn't able to hit it, but that is going to be it for this video. So I didn't get a ton of levels, but I mean, at the same time I was bossing, setting up my house, doing a lot of non-leveling type things. So the bank, you know, only ended up making a little over 2 mil this episode, but obviously we did dump a lot of money as well. And now, I mean, my account is very set up for PVMing and just absolutely progressing going forward. If you guys are excited and want to see more, well, I have news for you. I will be streaming as soon as this goes live, so you can hit that up in the links below. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like. Anything you want to tell me, post it in a comment. And in addition to that, if you guys want to see more, as soon as it goes live, make sure to hit that subscribe. But with that said, hopefully you guys have a wonderful day. And up thick.